Welcome, Scorpio. This is a general reading. Please only take what resonates with you. If it does not resonate with you, then this message isn't for you. If it does resonate with you, please hit that like button. Leave a comment if you want to claim this reading. Let me know that it found you. We're going to get started right away. Also, if me using you, energies can be switched. So when I say you, it could be them and vice versa. Let's get started. Where is our Scorpios at right now? Where are Scorpios at? The High Priestess. Very nice place to start. So that is your main energy right now. And the High Priestess, you know, she talks about intuition and trusting yourself. She can talk about mysteries and secrets, but usually I feel like it comes down to intuition and trusting yourself, especially since that card is coming out for you. In this reading, like this is where you're at. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which talks about setting boundaries and being persistent in what you want. If you look at this card, it does have sticks building a wall. Now, it's easy to still get through those sticks, but it's also saying, you know, I have lines, please don't cross them. And it's one of the ways that we do recover from things. And sometimes our boundaries change, so there might be a shift in your boundaries. It doesn't mean you don't have boundaries. It just means some of those boundaries might be changing. I know mine have changed many times in life. And then we have initiation. And the initiation card in this deck is the Tower. So some kind of change in your life is happening right now. Something that's shifting the foundation of where you're at. So the Tower moment is kind of like something coming to an end. Not like the Death card. It's like something comes in and it's like a bam. It changes the entire foundation of your life. So let's see here. And then we do have the Queen of Wands as well. And the Queen of Wands is, she's a very confident, self-assured person. So you have two major arcanas in this and two wand cards. You know, wand cards are kind of like a spiritual card. You know, it talks about it's fire and it's creativity and it's spirituality. And I'm wondering if you're kind of going through a major spiritual shift right now. But let's see what's going on here. Oh. Okay, so what led us to this? So we have the Two of Cups, and this is talking about bringing two things into harmony. This can talk about love, bringing, you know, you and somebody else into harmony, whether that be a partner or, you know, a family member, friend. It can also talk about bringing two parts of yourself into harmony. If you see in this cup, it's almost like this is one of the reasons I love this card in this deck so much. It almost looks like there's a face in between the two cups where the two things are coming together. And to me, it always seems to represent like making yourself whole. And in this deck, it does a lot of times seem to come out that way, where it's like bringing yourself together in some way. Okay, and then we have another major arcana. A lot of major arcanas going on this week for all the readings. Let's see here. So the World Tree is the World card, and it's talking about lessons learned and the completion to something. So, you know, the world kind of opening up, but at the same time, something else has been completed in some way. And there's been big lessons learned. And yeah, I can see that over here where lessons have been learned. And I do think this is about, you know, you kind of brought yourself together. You know, I do see this as you bringing yourself into a wholeness. And you had big lessons that were learned in the recent past here. Let's see, what else do we have for our Scorpios? What else is going on for Scorpios? What happened right before this? Okay. And we have the Six of Wands, a success card. Yeah. So And the Six of Wands is talking about a victory or recognition or success of some kind. So something did happen, you know, the world opened up to you in some way, and you completed something and you were very successful with this. Let's see, let's look into the future. Where does this lead our Scorpios? Eight of Wands, it leads you into action of some kind. So the Eight of Wands is talking about, you know, quick change, new arrivals, taking action, like quick action towards something, like, yes, this is what I'm doing kind of action right now. So let's see what happens before that. What happens with our Scorpios before they take action? Okay, so we do have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups does talk about regret of some kind, a loss or grief or feeling abandoned and unloved. So maybe in this, setting the boundaries, you know, maybe you've had to lose somebody in that. Maybe you could be regretting a loss of how do I explain that? Because that's kind of what's coming in. Almost like a loss of a part of yourself, but not in a bad way, like almost like you lost time with something, and now you're getting where you're supposed to be, but you have this regret of not doing it sooner, and that you have lost all this time. That's kind of what I'm getting this card means. That's not usually how I take this card, but in this reading, that's what's coming in. So let's see here. And we do have the King of Discs coming up here soon. And the King of Discs, you know, he's, excuse me, he's very, very practical. He's a leader. You know, he's wise. He's very solid. Like he knows what he's doing. He's got a plan. And it's a very stable energy. Okay. Let's see what we don't see coming at the bottom of the desk. Oh, and we have the Ace of Discs as well. And the Ace of Discs is a new opportunity or potential of some kind coming in for you. Let's clarify some of these cards. I want to know if this Two of Cups is about you and somebody else, or you and yourself. So let's see, what does that Two of Cups mean for our Scorpios? What does the Two of Cups mean for our Scorpios? And clarifying the Two of Cups, we do have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups talks about commitment issues and too many choices, like having too many things to choose between. Let's get one more card on this. What do we have too many choices on with this Two of Cups? Because the Two of Cups can talk about balancing too many things too. Let's see here. And we have the Five of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups again here. So we do have a double Five of Cups. And like I had said before, the Five of Cups does talk about feeling unloved or abandoned in some way, feeling grief. But I still do get this as a sense of grief of the loss of something from yourself. Let's see, what is this World Tree? Like, that's a very strong feeling I have in this reading. Like you're regretting yourself in the past. Let's see, what is the World Tree? Like almost like you're grieving time lost. And the world is clarified by the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is someone who is, you know, very free-spirited and creative. You know, he comes in with a lot of great ideas in the creativity aspect. So maybe, you know, with some of this regret, you start moving into this very creative energy and things start to open up to you. You know, you complete a cycle of some kind where there's just like a lot of self-doubt, too many choices. You don't know what to do. You're feeling regret of some kind for where your life has led you is really what I'm feeling. And then that comes in the recent past, that has come to an end, and you made a decision here of some kind, and it's taking you to a successful place. Let's see what is the Six of Wands here? 2 cards popping out. And the Six of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. So we do have another double card. And then that is also clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a very strong energy in your life right now, kind of like the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going from the Five of Cups to the Six of Wands. Like you're going from that Five of Cups energy of regret and loss and feelings of abandonment. Then you come in and everything changes. That cycle comes to an end and a new cycle begins. And this cycle is all about success. Okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles, you know, that's talking about mastering your craft and enjoying your employment. So I have a feeling you may be starting into, especially with the King of Discs and then the King of Discs and then the Ace of Discs here on the bottom. And now you have the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like this is going to lead you to a very successful place in a very grounded way. So let's see, let's clarify this recovery card, the Nine of Wands. Is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So the, and that makes a lot of sense. The Eight of Swords here talks about self-imposed restrictions, isolation. It's like mental suffering that's created by yourself. You know, so I almost feel like you're putting up boundaries for yourself here. You know, like this, and this could be a card where it shows, you know, some mental health issues and maybe you did go get some help or something like that. But I feel like this is really based around a lot of negative feelings about where you were in life, what you've come into. But there was I mean, that's a strong mental anguish card. So, but it's changing. You've already done the changing. So let's see. What is the initiation card? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Again, the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience, hard work, delayed success and waiting, you know, for it to all kind of manifest in for you. You're definitely starting on something that's going to take you to a really good place with all these really good Pentacle cards and with all these really good Wand cards, okay? So I believe this would be a creative project of some kind, but it's going to bring you success in an earthly way. So you're getting both there. You've done a good job recovering from whatever it is, you know, those feelings that you were having. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about necessary transition. It can talk about needing to relocate or move. So I'm wondering if it's asking you to come, you know, the Queen of Wands, you know, she's a little bit more fiery and than this King of Discs here. So you would have to come into that energy to be able to start something new, have that that courage. You know, the fire is a very, very courageous element. And so it looks like you are embracing that, especially with the High Priestess too. It's talking about, you know, really believing in yourself, your intuition. You're setting up boundaries for yourself, I think on yourself, as well as probably other people. But I also think it's like, no, I'm not going to think that way anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. This is what I'm doing now. And yeah, this is a beautiful reading. This is absolutely amazing transformation here. Okay, so what is the King of Discs for our Scorpios? What is the King of Discs for our Scorpios? Please clarify. Okay. And you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, all these Wands and Pentacle cards and Major Arcana, this is huge. I mean, now you have 2 aces. Just like I said with the Ace of Discs, now you have the Ace of Wands. You have all these Pentacles and all these Wands. So this is, I really do believe, some kind of very creative endeavor that you're getting into that's really going to change your life, and you're actually believing in yourself. And I think you're kind of wondering, why didn't I do this sooner? And you're kind of regretting not doing it sooner. But don't regret it. You're doing it now, you know. And that's great. Let's see. What is this Five of Cups? Try to clarify this Five of Cups here. because it's come out twice now. So it does have something to do with harmony as well. Regret and grief and harmony. So let's see. And we have the Page of Wands. Don't we already have the Page of Wands? The Page of Wands talks about, again, a new project, a creative idea. So yeah, this is definitely a new beginning for you with some kind of creative project. So you're going from that Five of Cups energy into this instead, and you're going to take action. I really think the regret is, why didn't I do this sooner? Why did I let my life do this instead? But now that's not the same path you're taking anymore, and you are coming into this like very strongly. Okay, I am sorry that you have the regret, but your transformation is amazing. So let's see here. What is this? Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands for Scorpios? Please show me the Eight of Wands. Okay, we got, well, that's a lot of cards, but I do feel like they want me to take them. So we have Chariot, which does show movement. Okay. Yeah. So the Chariot card, okay, this is a lot here. Talks about action, change, a journey, something new, and you're moving towards it, which with the action card, that obviously makes sense. And then we have the Six of Swords, which I think that might have already come out in your reading here. No, maybe not. The Six of Swords talks, I swear it did. No. The Six of, maybe I just felt that energy. A necessary transition and possibly relocating and moving. And we did already talk about that this is a necessary transition for you. And then we have the Challenge card. And yeah, I do believe this is going to be very challenging for you. And the Challenge card in this deck is actually the Devil card. So it's seen a little bit differently in this deck. It's, instead of seeing it as, it's a challenge to overcome something that is bad for your life in some way. And you are taking the action to do that. You are overcoming something that has held you back. That would be representative of the Devil card in most decks. Okay. And then we have you coming in to the Empress. You birth this. You create this. Like what you're moving towards, you are creating here. Now on the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the King of Wands. So you have two kings here. Like I said, you got that King of Pentacles, King of Wands. You know, this is a very creative project that is going to bring you abundance in some way, and you are taking full action on this and the transformation in yourself. You are doing absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we have any animal advice for our Scorpios today. What can we tell our Scorpios about this situation? What do we have for advice for our Scorpios on this? We have the Bee, community. You are a powerful creator. Yes, you are. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the Queen of Abundance. Yes, you are. I think that is a perfect card for this. Now on the bottom of the deck, we have Elephant. And Elephant is greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you are. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And yes, I see that very strongly in your cards. You are going to achieve success here. Scorpios, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing to my channel. Would love to do future readings for you. Until we meet again.